here we go. We continue on here at Tainted Glory 24 for a Hot Pro Wrestling. What started out as an open challenge set by Caine Carter for the HOT CenTex Championship has turned into not one, not two, not three, but 4 different challengers in one match for Caine Carter's CenTex Championship. You're looking at the first of those 4 making his way to the ring now, and a man who has already competed and won here tonight, the Tommy Becker.
Yeah, you're also looking at a man who will leave Waco, Texas tonight with the CenTex Championship. And I like this. I gotta believe this is methodical, strategical for him to come out. Strategical's a word, don't look it up. For him to come out first, sit in a corner, breathe, scout each opponent one by one, have the upper hand. Everything he does is for a reason.
Really, the Tommy Becker victorious over Rex Mori here earlier tonight. And he was the first to try to accept this open challenge that Caine Carter has issued, but then he was joined by a parade of other challengers really wanting to accept that challenge as well. And Caine Carter came out, he accepted them all, which we're gonna see how big of a mistake that might have been for our CenTex champion.
Yeah, mathematically, one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in pro wrestling.
As we see our next challenger, Teen Angst himself, Auzzy, the product of the Dustin Rhodes Wrestling Academy. He's still just 19 years of age, but very impressive and already finding himself in championship contention here at Hot Pro Wrestling, his first night in.
You gotta wonder, Dustin Rhodes having his hand in the training, the upbringing of Auzzy. He also had a major hand in the upbringing of Caine Carter.
That's what Caine Carter, another graduate of the Rhodes Wrestling Academy. I think these two probably are familiar with each other, at least somewhat. And our next challenger, the always exciting Jus X Nic.
This guy is always happy and it's always annoying. I love standing on his back. I want to do it again.
I'm not sure if Jus X Nic liked it just as much as you did, but you can see the Tommy Becker. He's been outside the ring. You can see it. I've watched the reaction as each opponent keeps coming out. And you got to remember, again, Becker was the first one to accept this open challenge.
Yep.
He was anticipating a one-on-one encounter with Caine Carter that has now turned into this 5-way that we are about to witness.
An absolute travesty that Caine Carter could just come out here and make up rules as we go.
I mean, it was also made official by Hot Pro Wrestling owner Henry Witt III. But again, Caine Carter, I believe, has made a big mistake here. I mean, he's already got injured ribs that I don't know are healed yet. Now he's dealing with not one, but 4 different challengers in one match for his CenTex title.
Caine Carter could get thrown out of the ring while Auzzy pins Nick. 2 guys that have nothing to do with the CenTex Championship yesterday, and lose his championship belt. I mean, what a terrible decision.
Kind of like we saw in our triple threat earlier for the hardcore title. The champion doesn't necessarily have to be involved in the decision to lose his title. And it's even more prevalent here with 5 competitors in the ring. As Starboy, Orion, makes his way the final of the 4 challengers.
Well, I know one thing. It's about to get real loud in the Lion's Den, and I'm gonna get real annoyed by these idiots.
Yeah, we already heard it once tonight when Caine Carter came out here earlier. You gotta think it's just gonna go up to another level as he gets ready for this title defense. And he was willing to put himself in this situation. We're gonna have to see how it works out for our HOT CenTex champion, Caine Carter, as you now see all 4 of his challengers ready and waiting for the champion to make his way out here.
Sit down.
in this encounter. Caine Carter, last month at Bash at the Brazos, successfully re-obtaining his property, the HOT CenTex Championship from Jeff Gant.
I've never seen someone more beloved in hot pro wrestling than Caine Carter in Waco, Texas. I just don't get it.
And you've seen Caine Carter, how quickly he's risen up the ranks here in hot pro wrestling, capturing that CenTex Championship. And he successfully defended it multiple times now. He's had it stolen from him. He got it back, and now he's put himself in a spot tonight where he doesn't even have to be pinned or submitted to lose that title. And look at that. You can see those ribs are still taped up.
Yeah.
He's still hurting.
Banged up and accepted a fatal five-way. I mean, that has got to be an all-timer bad mistake. That's like trading away Christian McCaffrey.
Who would do that? Caine Carter handing over that CenTex title to referee Carl Knight, maybe for the last time, as all four challengers get a good look at that title belt. And look at this, it's like the sharks are circling. Here's all five competitors. Gunn, what would be your strategy in a match like this where you've got four different opponents you have to deal with all at the same time?
Leave the ring, let the mouth-breathing opponents do all of the work and find your opportunity to get back in there and steal a win.
Well, so far, Danny Orion out on the floor. There goes Jus Nic. There goes Auzzy.
To the outside they go. Foster, I think your mic's broken.
In my back.
Unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. He's gonna die. It hurt ribs.
Caine Carter.
Oh my goodness.
He's throwing caution to the wind out there. Injured ribs and all, diving through the ropes, taking out as many of his challengers at once as he can. But there's Tommy Becker, still standing.
Found himself in a position to let the mouth breathers fight each other. And now Tommy Becker is going to be able to just clean up the pieces.
You know, Tommy Becker, we've already talked about it earlier. We've seen it earlier.
Oh.
He loves to target the ankle, go for that ankle lock. But I guarantee you, he sees those wrapped up ribs of Caine Carter. He will quickly change his strategy.
Go there
right,
it is.
Yeah, there it is, attacking the ribs. Tommy Becker, he will tear apart whatever body part he needs to. He prefers the ankle, but he'll accept the ribs.
And that's why he is the best wrestler in Texas. And Caine Carter is already regretting every decision he's made since he woke up this morning.
Caine Carter now in all kinds of pain and all kinds of trouble at the hands of the Tommy Becker. Where's Becker taking Caine Carter? They're back over here by the entrance stage.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, on the stage.
Becker.
Oh, no give.
Dropping him down and stomping on the ribs of Caine Carter.
We've got a match in the ring. He's going to lose the belt. I mean, we knew it was going to happen.
And now Becker's leaving him out there on the stage. We got Danny Orion and Auzzy now back in the ring. Becker came and got a chair from the crowd.
He already hit him in the ribs with that chair. He might be trying to do it again. Yes.
Well, you've got the Tommy Becker driving the top of that chair, that metal, into the ribs, the injured ribs of Caine Carter.
Chaos everywhere.
And meanwhile, in the ring, so Danny Orion and Auzzy, the two challengers, still fighting. And again, this match can end in the ring without Becker or Caine Carter involved. Well, Becker just threw Caine Carter back through the curtain, and he's following him back there.
They're going down 42nd Street here at the Waco Lions Den.
Well, unfortunately, we've lost sight now of Caine Carter and Tommy Becker there in the back somewhere. As back in the ring, Danny Orion, Auzzy,
and
Auzzy going at it.
Dustin taught him how to play a fatal five-way. I don't know many fatal five-ways that Dustin was in, but right now you slip on a banana peel, You're part of a championship decision.
Auzzy putting that teen angst to good use here on Danny Orion. Big leapfrog from Auzzy. Oh, up and over. A little cartwheel from Danny Orion. Looking for the drop kick. Auzzy brushes it off and hits one of his own.
That was a textbook drop kick, shades of the gun show.
Looks like finally Jus Nic getting himself back up on the ring apron as Auzzy maybe looking for a German suplex here. Orion holding on. Jus Nic.
Sunset flip into a German.
Oh, there's the German suplex. But Jus Nic into a cover on Auzzy. But Auzzy, luckily for him, able to kick out.
Oh.
What a super kick. Auzzy right back in control now of Jus Nic. But Nic followed him in, pushing him through the middle rope.
That was smart. He doesn't do a lot of smart things. That was smart.
Yeah, Jus Nic, he wasn't waiting around to see what Auzzy had in mind there. Looking for some kind of springboard that could have been disaster for Jus Nic. What is Nic doing here?
Shut up, you're gonna get him killed.
It's Jus Nic. Out to the floor onto both Danny Orion and Auzzy. Again, Caine Carter, the CenTex champion, the Tommy Becker, they're in this match, but I have to assume, still fighting backstage somewhere.
They're probably at Waco Drive by now, working their way to Baylor Stadium. Tommy Becker would be the first piece of talent in that stadium in a long time.
Jus Nic trying to shoot himself in with the lariat. Orion ducked. Oh, here comes Danny Orion.
Wow.
Big back elbow. Orion looking for the cover. We could have a new CenTex champion. No.
Referee out of position.
Auzzy getting in there, breaking up, making sure there was not going to be a 3 count on that one. As now it appears that these 3 challengers are going to decide the CenTex championship between themselves.
I mean, these guys are barely on the roster, and now they're going to leave with a championship.
I mean, that's what happens when you throw an open challenge out here. Anybody can accept, and there was multiple somebodies here tonight. With Jus Nic, with belly-to-back suplex, dropping Auzzy as Danny Orion now back out on the floor. Headbutt from Jus Nic. As this could be the chance for Jus Nic. Another one of those diving headbutts.
We got an app on your phone, the police scanner. Maybe we can hear police responding to Tommy Becker tossing Caine Carter off the bridge into the Brazos River.
After what we were... Danny Orion opening the ropes. Jus Nic tumbling out to the floor. Brilliant move there by Orion. Now has Auzzy coming in, driving his shoulder into the midsection. So Orion, what is he gonna... Orion's looking down at Jus Nic.
Suplex him to the outside.
He's gonna try to suplex Auzzy. Heading on to Jus Nic. Auzzy able to turn himself a little bit and land on the ring apron, fortunately for him. Orion looking to wipe out all of the remaining competition here in this one. Orion off the middle, trying to catch Auzzy maybe with a cutter, but Auzzy able to block it, but he could block that boot to the face. Auzzy coming back with that Pele kick to the back of the head of Orion. Auzzy now trying to cutter of his own, it looks like. Orion pushed him off onto Jus Nic on the floor.
He's got to get one of them in the ring, get a cover.
Danny Orion asking what he should do.
No, don't give these idiots what they want. Get one of these losers in the ring, win the match. Danny, what are you doing?
It would be a big opportunity here. Again,
gonna give these fans what they want, like the...
Well, here comes Danny Orion, up and over. Wiping out both Auzzy and Jus Nic in one swoop.
Well, that's all fine and dandy. It looks like there's no countouts, but the decision has to be inside the ring. Is that how you're gauging this?
That's what I understand, yes. As Auzzy now sent back in the ring by Danny Orion. And if you're Danny Orion, you're finding yourself completely in the driver's seat here with a big chance to put this one away.
What?
Well, that is tossing Auzzy off his shoulders into the turnbuckle.
German.
This with the bridge, Auzzy able to roll through. He had the shoulder up and Jus Nic diving in to make sure there was not going to be a 3 count. So now all 3 of these challengers You can see the wear and tear on them through this one. But you got to wonder what kind of shape Caine Carter's in. The last we saw him being thrown through the curtain, he wasn't looking good, and I can't assume it's gotten any better with wherever Tommy Becker has taken him.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Ryan,
knees up.
Springboard moonsault, but yeah, Jus Nic able to get the knees up, and what a lariat from Jus Nic.
Out. Man, these idiots getting behind an even bigger idiot.
Jus Nic, he's starting to feel it. Put off, and now he lands on the knees. Look at Auzzy. That's Styles Clash onto his other opponent.
That's a pin.
Rolls over. Get just that close to crowning a new CenTex champion.
He might have been the youngest champion ever in this company.
Which, I mean, I hate to say it, but at this point, you got to assume we're going to have a new CenTex champion. The champion, he's not even out here anymore.
Not a matter of if at this point, it's a matter of when.
I mean, what a way for Caine Carter to lose this championship. Not even being involved in it, not even being at ringside.
You have no one to blame but himself, and what a moment, what a career one of these guys can make jumpstart, especially a kid like Auzzy. Oh my goodness.
Well, all three of these competitors have the biggest opportunity that they've had here in Hot Pro Wrestling to win this CenTex championship, as Jus Nic, a huge shot sending Auzzy back into the corner, and now Nick has got Danny Orion to send him into the opposite corner.
Oh my goodness.
A forearm from Jus Nic. Now he's got Orion in sights, but Danny Orion able to stop him. Well, a series of quick kicks.
Here they come, there they go. Oh my God!
Big tornado DDT from Danny Orion, but now there's Auzzy.
Auzzy
right there and waiting with the elbow.
Dustin Rhodes mentality right there, making sure.
Auzzy pulling Danny Orion back to his feet, scooping him up onto his shoulders. Oh, Orion able to slip away and behind Auzzy.
Heel kick to the back. I don't think he got all of it.
Orion hooks Auzzy. Oh, Auzzy blocking whatever. Able to slip away.
Oh, he slipped.
He slipped
That's
up on the middle rope.
For a reason. That's that inexperience. Oh.
But he was quickly able to kick the leg from Danny Orion before Orion could capitalize. Auzzy, throw the brain buster on Orion. Jus Nic from the top with the headbutt.
A lot of headbutts tonight.
Yeah, Jus Nic, he was heading up there before, but he found himself in a perfect position to be able to break up that pinfall attempt. Luckily for him, this match could have ended with Jus Nic just standing on the top rope. Nick pulling Orion back to his feet. Big uppercut sending Danny Orion back into the turnbuckles.
Double corners again.
Nick turned his focus back to Auzzy and landing that super kick right up under the chin. There's a shot for Orion, one for Auzzy. Back and forth like a pinball goes Jus Nic.
If I'm Jus Nic, get one of them out of the ring, finish the other. He's trying to fight two guys at once. It's not smart.
Nick putting Danny Orion there up on the top turnbuckle. Where Jus Nic going all the way up.
Hurricane Rana.
Wow. Danny Orion goes back on his feet. Here comes Auzzy.
I taught him that.
Power bombs Auzzy into the corner, into Jus Nic. Auzzy catching the knee into the face of Orion. Orion answers with a kick. Again, up on the shoulder. Wait a minute, there's Tommy Becker.
He's back.
Tommy Becker back. Tommy still officially in this match.
Here, there's Tommy.
And he lands right in a springboard moonsault from Jus Nic, but only a 2 count.
Wait, if Tommy's here, where's Carter?
Yeah, that is a very important question here. The CenTex champion nowhere in sight, but the Tommy Becker has made his return into the ring here. So we've gone from 3 now to 4. And again, none of the 4 are the CenTex champion.
Carter's probably in the back of an ambulance right now with IV sticking out of him.
Hey, that very well could be the case. Again, he came in already with those injured ribs, and who knows how much worse Tommy Becker has made them. As Jus Nic, again, heading all the way up top.
No water in the pool. Wait a minute.
He was coming in with that headbutt on Becker. He almost got Carl Knight, too.
Ankle lock. Middle of the ring. He's tapping. He's going to tap.
Tommy
We're
Becker,
champion right now.
Hooked in on Jus Nic.
He's tapping.
Nick, hold on.
I just watched him tap. This referee's blind. Wait, oh.
Auzzy back, tried the super kick. Becker's got his ankle.
2 ankle locks. Maybe?
He's got the double ankle lock.
I mean, that's incredible.
Ankle lock now locked in on both Auzzy and Jus Nic simultaneously.
Well, one of them's got a tap.
Well, that was Danny Orion back in the ring.
Better be careful.
Orion, he needs to break this up.
He's got his ankle.
No, he's got his.
Oh, wow.
He can't do 3 at once, can he?
Mathematically, one of them is going to tap.
Oh my God, he's got all 3 ankles.
Wow.
He's got an ankle lock on all 3 of his opponents in the ring at once.
Game of Twister, and I don't mean what goes on at Marcus Rose's house on Fridays. What? Wait, what?
Well, that's the music of Caine Carter.
What? No, he can't wrestle in his condition. Look at him.
But whatever's left,
he can't even walk.
Of the CenTex Champion is making its way back into the ring. And he's going right for Tommy Becker.
Oh, these fans. Listen, shut up.
Yeah, Becker slides through the ropes. You can look at the look of shock on the face of Tommy Becker. Whatever he did to Caine Carter while they were out of our sight, he thought that he'd finished off the CenTex Champion.
This is unbelievable.
Danny Orion trying to come in from behind Carter, but Caine Carter saw him coming. So Orion looking for that back elbow again. Ducks under the clothesline of Carter. What a spine buster from Caine Carter. Carter knocking Jus Nic off the apron. Becker was trying to slip in there behind Carter. Caine Carter saw him coming.
I mean, it's cute and all, but the odds are still against
Carter
him.
scoops up Danny Orion, landing that swinging DDT.
Wait, what?
Right on the top of his head.
What?
Wow. Unreal somehow. Caine Carter, he was out of, what, 90% of this match?
He can't keep getting away with this.
And against all odds, somehow Caine Carter has retained his CenTex Championship.
These idiots are ecstatic.
Caine Carter, when it looked like he had been completely taken out of this match. Fortunately for him, neither Danny Orion nor Auzzy nor Jus Nic was able to get a 1-2-3 while he was away. The opportunity was there for any of these challengers, and they were not able to capitalize. And Caine Carter is walking away still your CenTex Champion. Very disgruntled Tommy Becker walking away.
He should storm right to Henry Witt's office and protest.
Again, Tommy Becker, he was the first to accept the open challenge. You got to think he was hoping for a one-on-one opportunity with Caine Carter. Do the handshake in the ring between the CenTex Champion and Danny Orion. Carter gonna help Jus Nic back to his feet. You see Caine Carter realizing that all of these challengers were game here tonight, and any one of them could have taken this title away from him here tonight at Tainted Glory. That was a handshake for Auzzy as well. And all this, Tommy Becker is watched from the stage, and you can see the look of disgust on his face.
He should be. He got absolutely screwed. He was the first one to answer the open challenge, and then absolute chaos, and this imbecile boss, Henry Witt, allowed this circus of a match.
But not the night that Tommy Becker was hoping for, but for this Waco crowd, they get to celebrate another victory for Caine Carter. But you mentioned HOT owner Henry Witt III. He might not be in control come August 11th.
He won't be.
Because the match that has been laid out is going to be Henry Witt III, the HOT Pro Wrestling owner, one-on-one with HOT General Manager Marcus Rose. We're going to make that match official right here tonight. That contract signing is coming up next.